First things first, if you love the Judge Judy show, give us a like below and let's see our numbers together. My name is Jason Miller, Your Honor. And you, ma'am? My name is Chloe Adams, Your Honor. All right, Mr. Miller. What is your claim today? Your Honor, I'm here because Ms. Adams, she is a tailor. She owes me $2,500 for a wedding tuxedo she made for me. It was a disaster. It didn't fit. And it ruined my wedding day. A tuxedo. Is that right? And why do you believe it didn't fit? I hired her, Your Honor, to make a custom tuxedo for my wedding. I had a vision, a very specific vision. I gave her my measurements a month before the wedding. I paid her $2,500, half of the price, the day before the wedding. She delivered the tuxedo, and it was a mess. It was too big. The sleeves, they were too long. The pants, they were too short. It was a joke. I had to go to a store and rent the tuxedo at the last minute. The suit, it was a waste of money, and it ruined my wedding. Ms. Adams, what do you have to say about this? Your Honor, he is not telling the truth. The tuxedo, it was a masterpiece. The measurements he gave me, I followed them to the letter. I had him come in for a fitting 2 weeks before the wedding. He was a different person. He had lost so much weight. He told me he was on a wedding diet. He said, "Don't worry, I'll get back to my size." He never did. The suit, it didn't fit. Because of him, not me. Mr. Miller, what is your response to that? Did you lose weight? Your Honor, I did. I did lose a little bit of weight, but it was not enough to make a difference. The suit, it was just poorly made. The seams, they were coming apart. The fabric, it was cheap. She just didn't do the work. She just took my money, and she didn't deliver. Ms. Adams, do you have any proof that he lost weight? Yes, Your Honor, I do. I have a text message from him. It says, "Hey Chloe, I've been on a crazy wedding diet, and I've lost 10 pounds. Hope it doesn't mess up the suit." See, 10 pounds. That is a significant amount of weight. He knew it would mess up the suit. He just didn't care. He wanted to look good for his wedding. And now he's trying to blame me for his own choices. This is a case of a professional service and a personal responsibility. You, Mr. Miller, you hired a professional. You had a duty to be honest with her. You were not. You told her that you were on a diet that caused you to lose 10 pounds. You that it would affect the fit, and you chose to ignore it. And now you are here in my court trying to make her responsible for your own decisions. Ms. Adams, your argument that he is responsible for the fit is credible. Your evidence. The text message. It is clear. It is convincing. It is the truth. The fact that the seams, they were coming apart. The fact that the fabric, it was cheap, is irrelevant. The fact is, the suit, it would not have fit. It would not have fit because of his actions. Net yours. I find in favor of the defendant, Ms. Adams. My name is Gary Henderson, Your Honor. And you, ma'am. My name is Lisa Green, Your Honor. All right, Mr. Henderson. What is your claim today, Your Honor? I'm here because Miss Green. She is the photographer. She owes me $500. I paid her to do a family photo shoot. She never delivered the photos. A photo shoot. Is that right? And why do you believe she never delivered them? I hired her, Your Honor, for my family's holiday card photos. We had a session a week ago. We paid her. We paid her a $500 deposit. The total. It was $1,000. She told me she would send us the proofs in a few days. She never did. I texted her. I called her. She just ignored me. My holiday cards. They are ruined. And I want my money back. Ms. Green, what do you have to say about this, Your Honor? He is not telling the truth. The photo shoot. It was a nightmare. His children. They were running around. They were screaming. He was being difficult. He kept telling me what to do. He was disrespectful. I sent him a text the day after the session. I told him, I'm working on your photos. Please send the remaining balance, as per our contract. He never did. He never paid me. So I did not. I did not send him the photos. I am owed. I am owed my money. Mr. Henderson, what is your response to that? Did you refuse to pay? Your Honor, I didn't. I didn't refuse to pay. I just wanted to see the photos first. I wanted to see if they were good. I wanted to see if they were worth my money. She was impossible. During the shoot, she was rude to my children. I was just trying to make sure that the photos, they were good. I never said I wouldn't pay her. Miss Green, do you have a contract? A written contract? Yes, Your Honor. I do. It's right here. It says, the final proofs will be delivered upon receipt of the final payment. It says that right here. He never paid me. He never fulfilled his end of the bargain. I am a professional. I cannot send him my product, my work, when he has not. He has not paid me. This is a case of a professional service and a very common dispute. You, Mr. Henderson, you hired a professional. You signed a contract. A contract that says you have to pay before you receive the product. You did not. You did not fulfill your end of the bargain. You cannot. You cannot hold a professional's work hostage. You cannot. You cannot demand to see a product before you pay for it. The fact that your children, they were difficult, is irrelevant. The fact that you had a bad experience is irrelevant. The fact is, you did not pay. Miss Green, your argument that you were just protecting your work. It is credible. The law, it protects professionals from clients who refuse to pay. You had a right to withhold the photos. You had a right to demand payment. And you were in the right. I find in favor of the defendant, Ms. Green. Mr. Henderson, you owe Ms. Green the remaining balance. And your case. It is dismissed.